Evil wins when you let it destroy your faith in the power of good. When we let it. Because it is our faith. Ours. It is ours to make and ours to break. Because we are who we are, right? Hello, listeners. Hello again. And never before. This is your host, RedGrin. The darkness, the darkness, the darkness in you. Our world, our reality, our lives are like towns, big and small, narrow and wide, densely populated or deserted and forgotten. You can find anything in a town, anything at all. It just depends on where you are. Where you are and who you are is everything. Everything in the squinting, narrowing eyes of people with powdered wigs or visually appropriate facelifts. Are your eyes narrowing? Can you get past the surface of things? Can you? Well, let's find out. Where does your eye catch the river that flows through your garden of secrets and lies? Or truths? Can you see it yet? Can you see me? Maybe I'm red. Maybe I'm blue. Or simply dark pale and new. Composed entirely in rhythm with the elaborate human construct of time. Made entirely out of you. Maybe I'm straight, bent at right angle, or perhaps I'm leading back towards the shapes of things you'd rather forget. It doesn't matter. It's still a line of time. A line of time and blood we can wind, stretch, pull, and snap. How long is a piece of string? As long as you make it. Let's get back to reality for now. Which one, I hear you ask? Well, that's just it, listeners. That's just it. Let's head on over to our Fun Facts Constance Corner. You've been there before. The place where everything and nothing matters. The place where the universe can be yours. Do you know what algebraic topology is? No? Well, let's break it down, shall we? And whatever you do, don't snore. It's bad for the throat. In the world of algebra, a division of mathematics so broad that it is seen by many as indefinable and therefore unreachable, which I suppose is pretty much the opposite of what it actually is, but there is something else that goes by the name of abstract algebra, often also referred to as modern algebra. It is basically the study of algebraic structures. You know, groups, rings, fields, modules, vector spaces, blah, blah, blah. and for our purposes. Next comes the space, the topological space, a space that relies only upon set theory and is the most general notion of a mathematical space that allows for the definition of concepts such as continuity, connectivity, and convergence. Let us now imagine this topological space as a human brain and see what we can learn from science. I have an idea. Why don't we head on over to the EPFL news desk, to our unwitting correspondent, KATHRYN HESS BELLWALD, and let's pick her brains, eh?
If you looked at a movie of neural activity with neurons spiking here and here and here and here, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to detect any pattern in the firing. But when you look at this pattern of firing through the filter of algebraic topology, different structures emerge in terms of which families of neurons are firing in which order, and then more complex structures when you look at how these different families are related to each other. When one looks at the evolution of such a pattern through time, it gives us a mathematical signature that describes this pattern that was hidden in the seemingly chaotic firing of the network. The big question is, you're looking at the brain after a stimulus, and it has this activity pattern, and somehow it should be encoding information about what came in and then coming to some sort of decision about what to do next. What I think that we're seeing here is a way of interpreting or visualizing the brain's own code for what it's doing. It processes the information, it's encoding the input signal, and then it's coming to some sort of decision. And what algebraic topology enables us to do is to describe that encoding process and perhaps even to visualize the moment at which the brain is making a decision. So there are more and more intricate structures among these neurons that are building up as it's thinking about, it's processing the information, and then boom, we come to a decision. Whoop! And that's what we're detecting. We're detecting the information processing and decision-making processing of the brain.
Thank you, KATHRYN HESS BELLWALD. That was most enlightening, and we are all still awake. Or are we? Are you? What decision did your mind make? Did you rise, or did you fall? My brain feels elevated. How about yours? Did it rise like the fires of confusion and apathy? The fires that will seemingly be forever burning the sensitive skin of those that want to know more. Those that need to know more. The detection of the information processing and decision-making of the human brain, creating entire internal universes, just as our decisions create external ones. The codified breakdowns of what and how we think. The source code of the mind. How do you make a decision? Do you know? Do you run internal simulations, play out every scenario, and analyze the possible outcomes? Or do you just make a list? There is no right or wrong way, so don't answer those questions. Rather, ask yourself one. Ask yourself a question that only you can answer. Right now, anyway. What do you think you are thinking? This has been our Fun Facts Constance Corner. Evil wins when we let it destroy our faith in the power of good. But does good win when we let it destroy our faith in the power of evil? What do you think? People say that good and bad are artificial constructs, human constructs that we are born to follow or not. We no longer know the truth, do we? Did we ever know the truth? Did we ever have a true, unified perspective on what should be and what should not? Maybe once, maybe twice, or maybe never. What we do have, though, is the grey. There is always the grey area of grey, the endless space in between, the stage that we dance on until our feet bleed and we scream at ourselves with rage to make a choice, or whisper to ourselves with love not to. So, scream at yourselves or whisper. Raise yourselves up, bring yourselves down, or neither. Ride the forever bumpy and syncopated line of ambiguous truth. And watch your step. Or don't. Keep your rhythm. Or don't. Remember, listeners, it's not up to me. It is up to you. This has been your host, RedGrin.